Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God.
So today is Thursday. Some date, I don't know. End of April.
28th.
April 28th. Oh, yes. Samuel wants to show his creation. You can bring it over here. So we get Eureka crates. My sister got them for the kids for Christmas. Jesse and Tina got them. And so this was the latest one he did.
Tomorrow, we flip the day, and it flips the day, and it's got the month and the whole year. It's cool.
So he made that this time, so he reminded me what the date was because he saw there. Hey, you stay over here. Okay, so today is Thursday. It is bedtime again. I forgot to do a video earlier today. We are, I don't know, our day's been busy. What did you make this morning during Bible time? Do you remember your tower? Can you tell him? What did you make?
Tower.
A tower.
A giant tower.
He made a tower.
Taller than Bob.
He had to stand on a stool to put up the top pieces, and he was being very careful and very cute, and he was very excited every next piece he got on that the tower didn't fall down. Then he started making guys dive through the tower, right to the bottom, and he'd pick them up and dive through again.
Were they head first?
They've named the guys Wayland and Ammon, and so they were telling stories about them as they dive.
Wayland doesn't have
What are
one
you
of
smiling
yours. Wayland doesn't have one
So,
of yours.
Virginia made herself a new head cover. She's not, it's not exactly what she wanted,
Not exactly what I was looking for.
but she made a new head cover.
Ah.
Gideon has not been sleeping well because Gideon is 6 months old and we have a tooth that just is popping through, and he has learned to crawl in the last couple days, and a lot of times when babies learn to do these things, it messes up their sleep cycle. So he's not sleeping great. This guy didn't sleep great the other night. Last night he slept better, but he slept in my room. So tonight he's sleeping in his room. Huh. Sleeping in your room. Yeah. This guy, what did you decide today that you liked? Tell the camera.
Double dead.
Deviled eggs. So we had deviled eggs for lunch the other day. He refused to eat them. Tonight for supper we had salad where we had meat and like different toppings on the salad. And he refused to eat, like, my kids are not very picky, but for some reason he decided that he didn't like black olives, sweet potatoes, or deviled eggs that were offered for supper tonight. And he was like, I'm so hungry. Right?
Yeah.
And then
Well, even after eating a roll and salad and meat on your salad,
yes.
right?
Wow.
Yeah.
And
And he still
He ate
decided
some
he was
nuts.
hungry. Oh, and he had some nuts. So hold on, I'll come over here closer to you. So I told him, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anything else because you refuse to eat the deviled eggs or the black olives or the sweet potatoes. And he thought I was being mean. And I said, well, how about you try a deviled egg? And he said, I don't like them. I don't like mayonnaise. And I said, that's okay. Daddy doesn't like mayonnaise, but he likes deviled eggs anyway. So he tried a deviled egg. Well, then he had 2 deviled eggs. And now he has told me probably 20 times since lunch has been over that he loves deviled eggs and he hopes we eat them again tomorrow and he can't wait for them and they're the best thing ever. And he just keeps going on and on about deviled eggs, which he had refused to try. You're so cute. So what? Oh, yeah, we planted some plants today. Hi! So over
We're not
there,
going in there, but there's plants over there.
there's plants over there. So the little kids all planted. Oh, you want to point out yours? He wants to
Mama,
go point
can
out
I
his.
spray?
No, don't spray. We don't need to water him again.
What is in
That is yourn. Okay.
So the kids helped me plant. So some of the things were things we were planning to plant this year that we bought seeds for. So zucchini, cucumber, and tomatoes are the things I was planning on doing. But Virginia has a whole bunch of seeds left from the last 3 years. They've been given to us and all kinds of stuff. So the kids got to plant some things that weren't things we were specifically, we weren't specifically meaning to plant. Like planning to plant. So there's some jalapenos in there, and there's, what else did we do? Broccoli, cauliflower, different things.
Cabbage?
What's so funny about cauliflower? Okay.
Uriah off.
Hey, hold on. Hi, kid. How you feeling? How's your face healing?
Close your eyes so they can see.
See, oh, he's healing up
It's
good though.
pretty yellow
This
today.
is mostly all scabbed over and getting much better. You look a lot better than you did 2 days ago.
And she's better. Her scab came off, so everything's better. So, and Malachi's better because I reported yesterday he wasn't feeling good. And this guy, he's just hungry all the time because, say, I'm a chunk, and I'm just always hungry.
Fat monster!
Fat monster! And there's yelling in the background. That happens. Okay, so for meals today, most of us had granola for breakfast, except for Mark and Josiah. Josiah had eggs and a piece of his toast and some cauliflower. Is that what you had?
Yeah.
And then for lunch, we had some ham broth from a ham we made the other day. So we cooked a bunch of vegetables in the ham broth with some bacon and served it on top of rice. But there was lots of vegetables there. And then what was the other, what?
And onions we had.
Oh, they've all decided they really like green onions. We had green onions today. What were you going to say? Who wants to say something? That boy over there.
And the cauliflower, I cut with a butter knife all by myself. I did it all by myself. Well, I had a little bit of Naomi's help.
So we decided, since we came back from vacation, that we want to spend, that we want to spend some more time getting the kids in the kitchen. So I have assigned each child a day. So Malachi is on Monday, Uriah is on Tuesday, Abigail is on Wednesday, Josiah is on Thursday, and Samuel is on Friday, and they get to help make meals. Maybe that's just cutting some vegetables, maybe that's cooking their own eggs, different things to get the kids.
Geometry, kid?
He's like, I just want to eat it. I want to eat everything. That's all he wants to do. So I think that's all. My mom went to the grocery store for us today because there were a bunch of sales. And so we got a bunch of vegetables. That was what we were looking for on sale this week. Next week, so we live in Maine. We have a Shaw's, which is related to Albertsons. I saw that this week, I didn't see a whole lot of good sales, but their burgers, like the pre-made burgers that you buy in a box, there's like 8 burgers, it's 2 pounds of meat, were $5 a box, and that's a good price. That's $2.50 a pound for ground beef, and I haven't seen that. So if you live in the area, it's something you might want to take advantage of. Just don't buy all of it so that I can get some when I go to the store. I think that's all. Oh, and chicken is 87 cents a pound. I say these things not because I want my food channel to be all, not because I want my channel to be all about food, but because God has given us resources. Each family has a different amount of resources to be able to purchase the things that we need as a family and also purchase things that we want as a family. And we have chosen to have a certain diet right now so that we can all help Josiah with the diet that he is on for medical issues. And so it's costing a little more money than it has in the past. So I'm passing on these deals because this is the way that we're using the resources God has given us. So what else did we do today? Oh, we got to have Grandma for Bible time today. We don't normally have Grandma join us because she's at work, but we talked about Ananias and Sapphira today and lying to the Holy Spirit. But the other part we talked about, so we were in Acts 5. You want me to hold that?
Hold just 1 second.
There's people in the background. They're all dancing around, but someone's going to fall over. So we're talking about Acts 5 today, and at the end of it, it's Gamaliel, however you want to say that, and people are talking about the disciples needing to be taken away because they're causing trouble, and he comes out and says there's other people who have come up and said that they're somebody, and everything, like once they died and they went away, everything that they had to say, people just stopped believing in. It came to nothing, or I forget exactly how it's worded.
Came to nothing.
But when Jesus came and Jesus died and then was resurrected, it definitely did not come to nothing. And the church around the world is still growing. But just in that chapter, it's talking about, he says, you know, if God is behind this, it's going to keep going whether we do something about it or not. So that was just an interesting thing we were talking about how the gospel of Jesus Christ has continued to be spread around the world for all time and eternity, where these other people weren't. So that is what has happened here today. Then we also got to visit with my mom more, and we found out my mom has a day off tomorrow that she didn't plan, so we'll get to hang out with her again tomorrow. And then in a couple weeks, we're going to go see our friends, the Kai's family. If you guys are watching, hey, hi. We're going to go see them. They live up in a more northern part of Maine than we live in, and we're going to go up and visit them for a couple days in May. So that's going to be fun, right? So we've been planning that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited. We're all excited.
We're all excited. They have a bunch of kids. They have a brand new baby who's just
They have a dad.
a month old. And they have a dad.
You guys all talk about the kids.
Oh.
You're like, they have kids, and I'm like, I'm a dad who wants a dad.
Okay, and they have dad.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go visit them, and they have a farm. They've got animals, and they make really yummy food.
They have a mom,
and
too.
they have a mom, and so
A mom and a baby.
and a brand new baby that they haven't got to meet this one to snuggle him, and I haven't got to meet their newest little one, Rejoice. So we're very excited. So anyway, right? Yeah, that's what's going on. So we will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.